Today I decided to switch off traction control, which is this TCS setting you can see at the bottom. As it turns out, 1 is almost no traction control. And I've been driving around with 2 and 3, and you can see the results right here. Every time I come out of a corner and put the foot on the throttle, it does this, and I end up facing the wrong way. This is not a good way to win races. So here we are at the La Festa Cavallino, Monza, starting in 16th place, 6 laps to go, and looks like I got a much powerful car than a lot of some of these older Ferraris here, but I'm reasonably sure that the guys at the front are equally powered to me. I've leveled up everything in the car and reduced the weight as much as I can, so it's on level 3 on everything. And there's a couple of similar cars and identical cars out here. It seems to me that I've got the wing at the back though, so I've got more downforce than a lot of these guys. You can see I'm overtaking them reasonably well. Now here, this is kind of a 4th, 5th gear fast corner, and you've got to watch it a bit without TCS that you don't jam the accelerator. And the braking marker here is a bit late actually. You have to brake before the braking marker. Now here, coming out of slow corners is where you can really get screwed if you don't have TCS on. You have to be very careful putting your foot down. This is a 3rd gear corner, the next corner is a 2nd gear. This guy knocks me and bam! I almost thought my race is over. But I think I'll be able to get back in. Yeah, one guy knocks me, but I get back in. Down to 14th again. 2nd gear corner, and now we get a long straight before the chicane, fast chicane. Go past, is that an F4 I think? Alright, at the end of the straight there's a chicane, and I sort of overshot a bit and whacked that guy. A bit of dirty driving. Now this this is where you can really spin out. You have to be very careful on the gas here. And then we've got the final corner, which is a 4th gear corner, and gets faster as you go out of it. Now this guy's very fast. Ferrari Enzo it's called. Costs 1 million credit points in the game. Going past a very old Ferrari there. Another old one from the 80s. Look how quick that guy is. He's flying past everybody. And ooh, I fly past him on the brakes and overshoot a tiny bit, but catch it, and we're out of the slow first chicane. Coming up to the 2nd chicane, I get this guy on the brakes, but overshoot totally and spin the car, lose 4th position and lose 5th position to that Enzo. Probably going to lose another position or 2 here. 6, 7, so I'm down to 8. So that was a little bit too ambitious on the brakes. Oh, trying to get past here, a bit of contact. And going past on the power here. Oh, missing a gear by mistake. Maybe downshifting too quickly. Oh, nearly lost it again there. And we're back chasing the Enzo, whom I managed to catch just coming up to the S's here, or what I call the fast chicane. He's having a bit of grip problems as well, goes wide. I sneak through on the inside, a little bit of contact, and I'm through. Coming down the main straight now and overtaking another 458, but it's the 2009 model, so I seem to have a bit more power than that guy. And we're catching up to 2 more Ferraris, having a bit of difficulty with the first chicane there. Right, coming up towards the 2nd chicane, I get the Enzo and the 458 in one go, overshoot again, but just managed to save it. No, the 458's passed, the Enzo doesn't get past. So I've got the Belgian guy in front of me. I think it's the Enzo. I'm having a bit of difficulty. Yeah, I think that's the Enzo. Yeah, yellow Enzo. Well, I just took him on the power there. No worries. And I'm definitely getting the hang of this TCS. Once you get used to a car, you don't have a problem anymore. It's certainly more challenging to drive. It's more fun to drive. I'm not sure it's faster. Like I'm probably faster on TCS 2 than I am on TCS 1. I can't imagine what it's like to turn it off completely, because if you because you notice sometimes you see it flashing and you see it's actually giving you a bit of traction control and you think, well, I can't feel that. And after 4 crazy laps, we're in striking distance, or at least line of sight distance with the leader in a 330 P4. This car is apparently from 1967, but it seems to be the most expensive car in the game and certainly one of the fastest. It cost 20 million in-game credits to buy that car. But as we get close to him on this next straight, you'll see it's a beautiful, beautiful car. I'll probably get him on the brakes here a little bit, at least pull him, reel him in a bit. That is a stunning car. Looks like a rocket from behind. He's having a little bit of difficulty with rear wheel grip. Let's see, we can get him on the inside here maybe. No, he's too quick. So this is a real challenge, and I feel that we're quite equally matched here. Isn't that a beautiful car? German guy, El Schulz. He's probably the husband of that famous Nürburgring driver, Simona, isn't she Simona Schulz? Anyway, he's disappeared again because I got it wrong there. And he's definitely got the tempo, but I'll probably get him on the brakes. I'll reel him in a bit on the brakes here again. Yeah, see, I've got much better brakes than him. Obviously his car's 40 years old. Oh, and I get it sideways. So I got to be a bit careful here. And this is where the real dice starts. I've got 2 more laps to catch this guy. 2 more laps in 1 corner. It's amazing that a car from 1967 is dealing with a car from 2013 like this. Okay, so we got him here, and I don't know if I'm going to get past him. This is the corner which I have a bit of grip issues on, and he's got much wider tyres than me. So, slipstream and past. Sort of past, neck and neck. Bit of a lead, and on the brakes I will extend my lead, take the chicane nice and conservatively. Alright, let's see if I can maintain this lead. Okay, so I've got I wouldn't call it a comfortable lead, but he's a way back. He's probably getting a little bit of slipstream, and we've got a back marker coming up here on the last curve of the last lap. So lap 5 I basically led without a problem, and now coming into the end of the race, just overtake the last guy, and 1:52 lap time, and my first win without TCS, at least on this track. And in this car, that was pretty difficult.